I think I'm live, and I'm almost done my little snack because I'm really hungry. Haven't eaten all that much today, and I'm getting ready for supper. But I have a lot of points left on for the day. So good. So just doing a bit of excuse me, some WoW Classic on my Rogue. I want to get him up to level 10. Like I've mentioned before, it'll give me a better idea if I ever want to play one seriously, or if I just want to keep playing my druid. Yes, I don't usually eat these because they're high in sodium, and they're 10 points on Weight Watchers. But I only have a few of them left. So you went from being the chosen one, the Messiah, God's only begotten son, to a fucking unicorn. Is that what's happening? What did you do? I mean, I know they crucified you and all that. They condemned you. That was in the real world, but what the hell did they have against you on YouTube? Did they tell you what you did? I'm almost done stuffing my face. One more bite. How does one's Google account expire? Now, speaking of Jesus, I know we're like, oh boy, this is a good way to start the stream, but we're going to do it. Because I can do whatever I want. I have rekindled an old friendship with one of my best friends that I had lost touch with for many years. Sorry, you gonna get it back? I'm not gonna talk about this for too long, but it's important to me. God, whoops. Damn it all. An old friend of mine is now in contact with me. I reached out to him. In life, this is getting really philosophical here. In life, I have met more people than you've probably realized. Like celebrity, like I've met a lot of people. I've traveled all over. I've moved all over. I've just met an absolute plethora, a cornucopia, a quiver of people in my life. I have made some incredible friendships. Very few of them, but I've made some. And boy, oh boy, were they ever good. For the most part, some still remain, but they're very rare. A friend of mine I kind of grew up with as a teenager, he was that quiet, shy kid, you know. And we used to hang out, and I was always like the goofy, loud, bozo the clown kind of guy. We've never gotten into any arguments or anything like that. And some 20 years ago, sort of like with me, but I was always on this path. You know, talking about Jesus, because you brought that up, so it's kind of relevant to the conversation. I found out that he's a pastor. And that's pretty big, because I mean, I have some friends that, you know, once in a while turn to religion or whatever, or a faith of some sort. Whether it's Islam or Buddhism, you know, just anything, right? But this guy took it to the next level. He went to university for 2 or 3 years, then he crossed over into the United States, went to Pittsburgh, went to some church, pastor, priest, father, you know, school of some sort for many years. And he's been doing that now for the past 2 decades, getting like almost a doctorate in divinity and philosophy and all that stuff. And he's now been the head pastor of a church for the past couple of years. So that's pretty cool. And the fact, well, pretty cool that he pursued his career choice, his path. Because everybody ridiculed him probably for it. And it took a lot of dedication to, you know, to go through with it. And he did it. And I was like, wow, good for him. And now we're talking again. Again, we never had a falling out. It was just one of those weird things where you lose touch and things happen, and he was on a journey. I just watched a video that literally mind effed me and puts into perspective how tiny we are compared to everything outside the universe. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Light be with you. Light bless
So that was a huge...
Need help?
A huge thing for me the last couple of days. It's pretty cool. Because like I said, I've met quite a few religious people, but very, very rarely do they ever go like, you know what I mean? Into it to the point where they become a priest or a pastor. Or, you know, more or less the same thing. We're not going to get into the differences between them. We're just going to keep it simple and say that relatively the same thing.
You need
So
something?
it's pretty cool. Yeah, I hadn't spoken to this guy in about 15 years. Yeah. Anyhow, just some casual gaming. I'm done my noodles. I'm gonna have some supper.
Well met.
Ready to work.
You know, somewhat kind of soon. But I really want to get this guy up to 10 ASAP to figure out what I'm doing. I did a little bit of American Truck Simulator today. I did some casual random gameplay of that, showcasing the new update that is now out. So that was pretty exciting. Man, does the game ever look a lot better. Unbelievable what they did there. And then I played some more Story of Seasons, Pioneer Olive Town. A lot more familiar with the game now. I understand the basics much better. I did a few videos on that as well. So if I ever do stream that, I'll know a little bit more, you know, what it is I'm doing. Did I seriously just... I've been losing internet lately, so if that ever happens, don't be surprised where it went. I don't know what it is. Every time I go to LiveStream lately, it's really, really bizarre. Well, not every time, but every time I have lost my internet connection, it's been because of that. So if I just vanish into thin air, clue in that that's what happened. Because now my Elgato software, there we go, had gone offline. Ridiculous, that is. second hitman. I don't know what you... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're a hitman. Yeah, yeah, that you can recruit. Yeah, I haven't bothered with the online. To be fully honest with you, I'm probably not going to bother. I just don't have the room. I really just don't have the hard drive space on my PlayStation. That's like the biggest thing. That, and I'm kind of a little over the game. There's other games I would just rather play. Yeah, they don't all have the same walk or even one-handed pistol animation. I hate people that use both their hands to hold a small handgun. I don't care if it's more stable. It's a video game. Ouch. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, we're dead. You fucking cock. That's annoying. Oh, does he? I mean, I enjoyed Watch Dogs Legion. It was easy for me to fall out of it, though. Once I was done the story, I was like, ugh. Then the PS5 version comes out, you know, next-gen version. Shit still runs at 30 frames a second. I'm like, this isn't next-gen. There is no next-gen if the shit is still running at 30 FPS. Like, sorry. I have no interest in that. Some games are stuck at 30 FPS, I get it. But I'm not going to take up the very little room I have on the internal SSD of my PS5 to have a 30 FPS game. I might as well just play the PS4 version of it through backwards compatibility. It makes no sense to have the PS5 version. At least not for me. I don't have that many games. You little shit. Not going through this again. I just wanted to kill one. Yeah, fuck this. So that's why when people go, boosting is silly, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I just don't like the way it looks. Hello, Connor. How's it going? Visually, it just looks goofy. Plain and simple. That's how I see it. Just as simple as that. Alright. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get the cow. You just got milked and skinned. And point to... Hey, hey, hey. Want some of this? Oh my god. Fuck these murlocs. But he's a level 9. That can actually make a difference. Let me build up my energy. And he's done. Busy. How was your day? Just playing around with some different games. Like I said, the new Story of Seasons, recapping on American Truck Simulator. Uploaded about 5 or 6 videos today. But it feels like work a little bit because I have to play the game. Then I have to go back. I got to record it, explain how I did some stuff. Knowing that it's going to get like 5 views, so, it's not really that exciting. But I did that. And now this is the first time today I play WoW, and I just kind of relax and not really do much. Now this quest is a pain in the ass. Especially in Classic, because it's not like the wood just, like, blings. It's not like it just stands out and it shows you where it is. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Seriously. Fuck those murlocs. Do I still play it? Not really. I mean, I like the game. It's open world and all that stuff, but I never finished it. I got stuck a couple of times because there's some puzzles and stuff like that. I don't do good with puzzles. So I was like, fuck that. Fuck you, you took my wood. That's another thing I hate about this fucking game. Is you don't share loot in the world. Games like Guild Wars 2 and I think Retail WoW, when there's items, it's almost like instant respawn. Almost. There, see? Can almost barely see it. That's what I'm talking about. Some of those changes came later where quest items would kind of glitter a little bit more so you could kind of see them. Again, doesn't really make the game easier, it just doesn't make it as bullshit. Yeah, it won't come out until 2022. Yeah, sometime next year. I don't know anything about the game, to be honest. I generally don't really look into games that aren't coming out, like, relatively soon. I kind of just go, whatever. I should backstab this motherfucker right here. Choke on a bag of dicks. I like how every time I'm questing... Yeah, get away from my wood. Get your own fucking wood. Really annoying. Game design-wise, how they did that. I mean, it's one thing to have it so that not everybody can loot it, fine. And you want to have it dynamic, but at least have it respawn almost instantaneously. Time gating is never a good way to have extra difficulty in a game. That's all I'm saying. Time gating is absolute bullshit. What I will say is I've gotten a lot more game time in on Avengers than Batman. I mean, Batman, I really enjoy it. It's just, you know. I just couldn't get into past about 20 or 30% of the game. Once I started getting stuck and I had to do those things where I was getting lost and I had to go do a certain mission for like the Riddler or something like that. I don't know. There was just something about it. I was just getting annoyed. I never knew which way I was supposed to go. Oh, go over here before he detonates the gas bomb or something like that. I wasted so much time trying to figure that bullshit out. Whereas I didn't have that problem with Avengers. So if I'm going to dump a couple of hours into a game, I would probably rather play Avengers. Though I think the grind, the XP grind in that game is bullshit. Marvel Avengers is a little too weird for that. Yeah, the combat is fun. You know, all that stuff. So it's a fun game. Very unlikely I'll ever get back into it, though. I'd have to look at guides, and to me, when I have to do that, I kind of lose interest in a regular single-player action game like that. I never had to look a damn thing up for Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, you know what I mean? Like, I've never had to do any of that for those games. Hell, The Witcher 3, Skyrim, I've never had to look anything up for those games. And I felt like I was starting to have to look up a lot of stuff for Batman Arkham Knight, so like I said, forget that. That's what made me get bored a little bit of Zelda Breath of the Wild as well. It's all those goddamn puzzles. I don't know who Vanoss Crew is. Are those some type of esports nerds? Because that I never keep up with what goes on in that world. I have a hard time keeping up with what's going on in my world. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, it's a level 6. I just can't wait to level 10. Get to dual wield instead of just using one hand. It's gonna be so good. I need one more wood. One more flippin' wood. See, the animals you can see. The wood, not so much. Seriously, how the hell do you miss? The herb is right there, you pick it up. Failed? Jesus. Yes, I'm complaining. Another stupid thing about... Oh my god, 3 times in a row. How do you fail just grabbing the thing and ripping it out? What, did he trip? Did he have a stroke in the process? But I can pick up 3 fat logs of wood, no problem, without ever failing. But the herb, whoa. You know what I mean? That's where Gimpy McGee here draws the line. Yeah, that's if they allow it. I mean, I won't be surprised if they do. It was stupid that they didn't have one-handed swords in there to begin with. Vikings, one-handed swords. I have the perk that allows me to use two-handed swords as a one-handed sword. But naturally, you're going to swing your weapon around slower. But yeah, the whole sword and board, it's kind of like a staple, you know? It wasn't a one-handed axe. Hopefully I'll be level 9 soon.
Light be with you.
Yeah, because once I get this guy up a little bit, just a little bit, you have no idea. You have none. Great things could come in the next several months. This could be a build-up to something huge. like I said, for PvP. It'd be like an open world Call of Duty with daggers and shit. Just poking people around all over the world. Just massive, massive ganking. That's going to be a lot of fun. That might get a few more views, maybe. That's if I even bother sticking with it.
Well met. For the Alliance.
Because like I said, this shit here? No. Like, I mean, let's be real. Grinding this is not all that fun at all. Whatsoever. The first couple of times, fine. Ooh, look. We're exploring. We're leveling. We're building up our characters. Yeah, okay. 130,000 hours later, 17 years later. Give me my shit! What do you mean multiple execute? Oh, you mean like if you're fighting a couple of people? Yeah. It doesn't just have to be like the killing blow of the last person in the group. Yeah. That is pretty cool. Wow. Is that how we're gonna play? Oh. I threw it right at him. Somehow it missed, though. Was that there since the beginning? That wasn't something they just recently added, I don't think. Haven't gotten a single bandana yet. And then after that, like I said, it'll also be debating whether or not I play both the rogue and the druid, or if I just play one character. Because with World of Warcraft, what does really suck, as I mentioned yesterday, is even though druid can be like multiple specs, it's very costly to switch specs. Whereas in retail, you can literally hit a button at any time you want. And you can switch specs. If you want to heal, you want a DPS, no problem. If I want to do that on my druid now, you could end up having to farm for an entire week for gold just to respec. It's fucking dumb. I don't care what anyone says. It's fucking stupid. Imagine if you had to grind in Call of Duty for a week just so you could change loadouts. Like, what? Makes no sense. Oh, yeah. I still like Odyssey a lot. Odyssey is still one of my favorite Assassin's Creeds ever. They just did so many things good. When you're in combat, your character's centered in the middle of the screen. None of this bullshit character off to the side. Another stupid feature that people implement. Having your character a little off-center to the left does nothing. Oh, it's so you could see in front of you. Well, no one plays a game like this. No one plays a game like this. And even if I did, I could still see perfectly fine in front of me. All you have to do is just tilt the camera a tad, and I could see... Look. Oh, I didn't see that guy in front of me because my character was centered. Bullshit. I could see him just fine. So the new Assassin's Creed is a little stupid because they went back to that off-centered bullshit. Also, in Odyssey, mercenaries come after you infinitely forever. And if you don't pay the bounty, and they come for you, that can be like really, really cool. Always gives you like a sense of danger. Hello, Bellatorium King. Wow. Roundhouse kick to the ground. Well, it's extra DLC content. That's just all it is. It's not like it's mandatory or anything like that. They still give a lot of free stuff away, too. But yeah, I mean, I hate constantly having to pay for shit, too. I'm just checking to see when supper might be ready. Oh, I'm almost level 9 already. I will definitely be level 10 in the next hour or so. Plus, I got a bunch of quests to turn in. Get over here. But yeah, it's too bad when you don't have the high-end one. That not everything can just be free. The what? Oh, yeah. Ah, didn't even have a chance to backstab him. So how are you doing there, Bellatorm King, if you're still in here? We're not going to go for those guys. There's just too many of them. Yeah, forget that. No, I mean, like I said, with the Night Elf Druid, what I really like is the cat form, the healing, the buffs. I like it a lot, but the biggest appeal was being able to play multiple different specs. And I don't really feel like I'm going to be able to get that out of that character. I'm also very visual with big, flashy, glowing weapons. You don't get that when you're a druid. Now, in retail, you get that. Because on retail, my cat is on fire. My bear form is on fire. I can switch specs at any time, so it's very, very appealing. Whereas for classic, when I play a rogue, I don't tend to respec anyways, so that's one bonus going for me. Just really tired. There's that. And then there's the big flashing weapons. Like, I am, you know, very much into that. Let's see. Yeah, let's go a little bit over here. I need 3 more prowlers. And then I've got a bunch of quests to turn in. Okay, seriously? Piss off. Oh my god, didn't even have enough energy. Anyways. So that's what I'm doing. Still trying to figure out what to do. And then, like I said, with the whole Europe thing, the biggest thing is having to pay an additional $20 a month. Because it's a different region, even though it's tied to my original BattleNet. It's having to pay twice. So that means if I ever wanted to play my Troll Rogue, if I ever wanted to go into my Night Elf Druid, I would have to pay another $20 a month just to play it. So it's like, not only is playing 2 characters already like a big grind, right? Not as bad as in the Burning Crusade, but I'd have to pay twice, and that I absolutely cannot do. Ah, I missed. Where the hell are those bears? I mean, they're easy to get. Oh, I have no idea. I played that game a little bit, but I think it was just meant to be, like, goofy. I don't know if it was actually based off of anything. Sweet. Oh, we got a bear. No, there's only 3 people in the stream. My supper is ready and has been served. So I'm probably going to go and get that. What I am going to do is, like, end the stream but not end it, if that makes any sense. I'm going to end it. But I'm going to keep the stream going on the YouTube side. So that when I come back and for a little bit, it'll just continue on with the timer. That way, if I'm not around for much longer, no one can say that I was only around for 15 minutes. Get it? Haha. No one will have known. But I'll do that in a moment. Why are those bears always harder to come across? Let's see. Yeah, they can be there too. Might as well turn in the quest while I'm at it. At least I think I'll be back. It's hard to say. I mean, I'm having fun. I do want to play WoW for a bit, so... I am a little anxious to play Story of Seasons again as well. I am having fun with that, now that I'm getting the hang of it.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
Wow, that gave me a good chunk of XP there. Young forest bear. They go all the way back there, eh? Huh. So what's your favorite character so far? Bellatorm, is it still your rogue? Mage is a blast, though. I'm telling you, like, in a perfect world, I would have a tier 2 mage, no mage, dwarf rogue, and like a night elf druid. Never having to gear them up ever again. Oh no, you never know. Oh yeah. I don't know if he looks enthusiastic. He's something alright. Oh, I'm just so damn hungry. But I'm also stubborn. And I really want to get those damn bears. I think there might be some more over here. All the goddamn wolves again. Kill 8 brawlers. Kill... at level 9. Okay, so it'll want me to go... it'll want me to go back over there anyways. Okay. Well, because that's just a part of the quest. For thinning the threat that is going on. Just standard fetch quest, kill quest. Quest, you know? Man, my eyes are dry today. Only when I'm on YouTube with the bright light. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it gets like that, because if I just record for a little bit here and there, especially if I'm not at my computer long, I mean, I barely ever blink. It's kind of funny, but then the moment I start streaming, it's like I'm like Blink 182, you know? It's pretty wild. Oh, I tell you. I fantasize of the day where I'm geared, I'm top level, and I never have to go through this shit ever again. I can't even tell you, seriously, how fun that would be. Imagine if, like, every other minute I was fucking someone up, and it was a real player. Literally, like, jam-pack action a la Call of Duty, but in the World of Warcraft setting. I'm telling you, I'm gonna argue that that would be a lot more entertaining than Call of Duty. But Call of Duty just seems to be where it's at for a lot of people, whether it's to play or watch someone play. Finally done. Oh, I got a quest to hand in right over here. I might as well go do that. Okay, seriously, if I fail one more time... The flower's right there! You gimp! Pick it up. There we go. Oh, man. Plus, like I said, while I eat my supper in a few minutes and I end the stream temporarily, I seriously got to think of some other stuff I can do on my channel. Like, I can all do these first impressions to new games that come out. Exactly. But I got to step it up. I got to do something. I don't know if I got to do a series where I do my goofy, cringe Batman impression. Doing something, I don't know what it is, but those videos, like them or not, they get a lot more views than when I play video games.
What
Game
can I do for you?
updates, tutorial videos, and Batman videos. Those get the most views.
Be careful.
Whether you like it or not. Complete. Yeah, we might as well use our hearth. Oh, absolutely not. I love making my Batman videos because they're easy to make. They're goofy, silly, cringy. You know, they get more views. Like, I have some Batman videos that have 5,000 views. Sure, that's nothing to brag about, but my average Let's Play videos are like 20 or 30 views. Do you want $20 or $30 in your pocket or $5,000? Batman has been able to do that for me. None of my videos I have ever played casually, where it's just my bald pumpkin head rambling on about a game while I'm playing it, has ever net me even like 100 views. It's incredibly rare for that to happen. Right? It's just, you know. Oh my God, my guides get amazing responses. Oh, yeah, the feedback. When I do put out a guide, whatever it is, what should be your next smartwatch? What should be your next console? How do you do this? How do you do that? Anything that has to do with me not playing a video game, essentially, funny enough, I always get, like, just amazing feedback. It's so rare that I get anything negative, and when I do, that's because they're trolling. I mean, I'm not saying my videos are perfect. There's always room for improvement, but by the time I make the video, it's too late. There's no going back to it. I'm not going to take down a video with 250,000 views to try and make it better. You know what I mean? If I got 250,000 views on it, I made like over $1,000 on one video that was 2 minutes long, I think I did something right there,
King's honor, friend. Go with
And
honor,
again, with
friend.
the people that always comment on those big videos, I just always constantly get told, hey man, where have you been my whole life? Or, your voice is relaxing. I like how you're not over the top, but you're not monotone. I always just in general get really good feedback. So that's why I'm trying to think of something. Whatever it is, I don't care what it takes. I have to think of something to capitalize on that. But coming up with guides is really, really hard. That's why I started doing that for Story of Seasons. That's a hot game right now. Maybe not for most people that watch me, but again, whether you like it or not, it's a popular game. Whether you like it or not, Fortnite is a really popular game. I mean, I can't personally stand the game, but it's hot as shit in a lava or in a volcano, whatever. That made no sense. But it did to me. So if I could capitalize on that, or even the whole ASMR gimmick, I don't know, like I said the other day, how I would go about doing that. But I've had so many people, over the course of time say things like, bro, narrate my life. They're like, sometimes I listen to your videos, some people have told me, just so they can hear my voice because they say it's relaxing. As long as I'm not, like, ranting and getting mad about or raging about something going on, obviously. But yeah, if I could find a way to tap into that. I mean, for fuck's sakes, man. There's people that post videos on YouTube of them eating. Eating. They're not naked. They don't look good. They're making eating noises. And it gets hundreds of thousands and millions of views for fucking eat. Should I go get my chicken downstairs and just, start eating it? Should I do a Batman eats chicken? Like, watch that go viral and get 5 million views. I don't get it. There's just a lot of weird shit on YouTube that's hot, that there's a demand for. But some stuff, I just don't understand it. Now, the whole ASMR thing, I like reading, I like talking. That's a given. I don't know what I could do for that. What could be a new gimmick I come up with? ASMR news? Instead of having that typical, and in other news, there was another wildfire in California. Experts say the flames will never simmer down. Like that typical kind of whatever. If I should just go to, like, news articles and just start, like, reading the frickin' news for people. Because that's how it started with game updates, is people didn't want to read game updates. They wanted to be able to relax, smoke their joint, their cigarette, whatever it is they're doing, and just relax and have it audible, narrated to them. I tried it as a joke once. And in one of my game update videos for Days Gone, I got over 75,000 views for narrating the patch notes to Days Gone for 2.5 minutes. I made like $400 right there again. It's insane. You know what I mean? Like, wow. So that became sort of my gimmick. But again, that hasn't really taken off hardcore either. Hello, Raj. But yeah. So like I said, I'm still kind of I still feel like I'm in the stages of still trying to find myself. And sometimes they say it could take a few years. Like I've been at this for 2.5 years. I still think that I'm like a rookie on YouTube. It's not like I've been around for 15 years doing it. But man, have I learned a lot in 2.5 years. I know what works, like I said. I know what doesn't. I know that 90% of the content I put out there is going to get like nothing. But it's putting in the grind. It's still putting in the work. Right? So. But I do have to seriously come up with something different. I have to. Like there's no choice. I gotta figure it out. Especially now that my views are going into the toilet. It's crazy. Like last month, my channel got about 110,000 views. You might think, holy shit, 110,000 views. That's a lot of views. Well, it is, but when you average over 250,000, and 100,000 views is what you used to average your first 6-7 months on YouTube, then it doesn't feel like it's all that many views after all, right? So. Good. I'm just getting ready to go eat now that I actually have more than 2 people in my live stream. So I'm going to end the live stream on my end, but I'm going to keep the YouTube stream going. You won't see anything, you won't hear anything, because I'm going downstairs in the kitchen to eat my food before it gets cold. It got served to me like 10 minutes ago. And I should be back in about 5 minutes for a little bit, but I still don't know how much longer I'm going to be around for, though. But yeah. So if you want, you can hang out for like 5 minutes, see if I even come back. If I don't, you can leave. Whatever. It's not a big deal. But yeah. And I have to read on that update as well, too. So yeah, I'm going to head out. I got to eat my food before it gets cold. It's probably already getting cold. And I should be back. Yeah, that was 15 minutes ago already that my supper has been ready. So like I said, I should be back soon. Am I live? Is this working? I mean, it should. Remember, there's 2 ways to have your stream work. There's your actual software, and then there's like the YouTube side. So like, for example, if you want to see, this is the streaming software that I use. Obviously, I disable the preview because I don't need to see it. Right? So if I stop streaming here, you won't see the stream. But if I don't end the stream on the YouTube side, at the top, there's a big red button. That'll keep this chat going forever. Can people hear and see me? To confirm that I'm back online. I just quickly had a little bit of my chicken, asparagus, and sweet potato, and I saved the rest for later. If people can even hear what in the blue hell I'm saying.
What can I do for you?
Alright, I'm guessing that worked. After all. Let me just get rid of this shit. Don't need that. Alright.
Have a good one.
Yes. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know for how much longer overall I'll be around. Yeah, so sometimes it's nice to be able to do what I just did. Right? Just kind of like pause, pause the stream while keeping it going on YouTube, especially when I know that I'll be back. Again, I'm already halfway to level 10. This is going to be really exciting because I really want to get a feel for, you know, the game. Like I said, I only got a week left before I decide whether or not I'm going to resubscribe. Am I going to play on the Europe servers with Bellatorum King? Like, I just don't really know what's going on. Or if I'm just going to focus more, you know, on doing different things on YouTube. I just don't know. But for now, I'm having fun. Little bunny. Oh, I've eaten Indian food. Sorry, I thought I'd clarify that. That might have sounded bad for a minute. Yes. Well, actually, let's talk about words and how things can sound funny. If someone says, "Have you ever eaten Chinese food?" and then someone goes, "Yeah, I've had Chinese before," that's not funny. Get it? I've had Chinese before. No one says the word necessarily food after it. Same thing with Mexican. But for some odd reason, I find... I don't know what it is. That's a psychological thing. I find if you don't elaborate, though, with Indian and put the word food at the end, it sounds a little bit odd. Like, what do you mean you've had Indian before? You know, but if it's Mexican and Chinese, that's okay. I don't know. It's just a weird thing in the English language, like when you talk, where certain things might seem a little bit out of place if you don't further elaborate on it. It could just be me. But yes, I've had almost every type of cuisine you can think of. Except for the Jeffrey Dahmer cuisine. You see what I did there? Was it too soon? Was that too edgy? It's too late. It's too late for that now. Just like for him to redeem himself. It's too late. It's too late.
Greetings.
See, I can be really out of place sometimes. Oh, we're going down there now, aren't we? I has to fuck with the Murlocs. But yeah, I tend to love Indian cuisine. Anything... Oh, boy. Don't look him up. He was a cannibal. He was a terrible person. A troubled person. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Just that little 5-minute break I had getting up, stretching my legs, made a big difference, but I barely ate half my dinner. I'm gonna save it for later when I watch South Park tonight. Right now, I'm on a mission to become level 10. But you know, even before I do that, there is something else I should do. Right. Yeah, like I said, I sometimes I get influenced by South Park to say some cringy stuff. No one's banned them. No, it's in the fridge. I'm not starving. Trust me, my food comes before all of you. No offense. Believe me, if I'm hungry, I'll go and eat. I'm not playing this guy, don't worry. See, compared to a dwarf, he's just a little bit shorter. Yeah. Sometimes I just don't know. I really want to have a gnome so bad. Like a little gnome. They're just so, like, gnomey, you know? They're just so... I don't know. They're just so funny. They're like, doop-a-doop-a-doop. Piff, piff. Take that. I don't know. They're goofy. They're silly. But yeah. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. See, everybody loves being a gnome. Boing, ba-boing. I am a sneaky little gnome. Anyways. I don't know what I was thinking. But these are the things that go through my head sometimes. And then yeah, whatever. I do like dwarf and gnome, though. For druid, it's simple. It's got to be night elf. There is no... Like, even if I wanted there to be another option, there are no other options. It's night elf or you don't play. You know what I mean? And then when it comes to the rogue thing, it's can I get past not using a character that stealths? You know, that can't have any weapons that you see because you're in cat form. Or if I have that visual need to see weapons and an actual, like, person, you know? Only I can answer that. No, I don't like normal-sized humans. Fuck humans. I do not like humans. Humans do not comply. I shouldn't talk like that, or there'll be some Alex Jones conspiracy theories about me that I'm an alien. But look at that. I'm so short, even as a dwarf, I hide in the grass. I am an android. Can you tell I didn't sleep much last night? Oh, right in the eyeball. Uh-oh. His friend's coming. And I'm not fully healed. Shit. Kill him. Oh, boy. That's right. You turn around. Run away. Holy sacrament goddess. That's that back neck. That was close. I don't need much food because I had the Mr. Noodles there not long ago. Oui, oui. J'ai mangé des nouilles chinois il n'y a pas longtemps. And so in that case, you know, I didn't really need to eat much. But what I did eat, la comida muy buena. Magnificito. I'm kind of all over the place. I personally don't understand why people watch Jacksepticeye to begin with. No offense, I'm sure he's a nice guy. But he drives me up the fucking walls. You know? I don't get it. I'm an asshole that way. Good way to make friends. Make fun of the people that are successful. But like I said, I'm not in this business, in this game to kiss ass. There's very, very few YouTubers I like. Most of them drive me fucking nuts. Which is why I got motivated to make my own channel. I was like, it's pretty bad when I have to make my own YouTube videos so that I can lay in bed at night and watch myself, entertain myself with my own content. Because the other people out there can't fucking do it. I can't lie and pretend I like someone. Again, when I say I don't like him, I don't mean as a person. I don't fucking know who he is as a person. Right? I know he's not Keemstar, so obviously the level of dislike is on a different level. Keemstar, I hate personally. Jacksepticeye, I don't like YouTube personality-wise. Huge difference. Right? Although if I met Jacksepticeye in real life and he was like, top of the hour there, laddie, I'd probably still have to hoof him a fucking backhand upside the noggin. I wouldn't be able to do it. I get being all like, oh, you know, excitable, but there comes a point where, you know, even people tripping on heroin eventually come down from the high, you know? There's a moment where you come down. And, yeah. Can't do it. Cannot fucking do it. Nope. Isn't it funny that most of my favorite YouTubers in the world are nobodies? They're people with, like, in some cases, with less subscribers than me. You know? The only really famous YouTubers I like are Dr. Disrespect and Boogie2988. Coming at you live through the power of the internet. Those are about the only ones. The other ones, no offense, don't really do it for me. I'm insanely picky when it comes to YouTube personalities. Like, very, very picky. And then sometimes I watch some other people and how well they're doing, and I'm like, well, clearly other people out there aren't picky with the personality. If they've got the content they want to see, regardless of how the person is, they'll watch it. Me, I'm an asshole that way. You could have the information I desperately need, but if you drive me up the fucking walls in the process, I'm not going to watch your video, even if you have something I want to know. I will take twice as long to get the info if it means I don't have to go through the rest of that person's video. That is seriously how I am. And I know most... Holy shit. I know most people aren't that picky, but I am. I'm absolutely that bad. Hey, hey. Okay, seriously? Well, yeah, I have right here. I am the ghost. I am a dwarf ghost. No, but I have seen some, you know, pretty weird stuff. Paranormal-ish in nature. Have you, Raj? Wait, they made a season 3 of Paradise PD? I don't even know what that is. Man, these guys are relentless. I just came back to life from being a ghost. And they're all like... That's the voice acting. That's probably how they did the voice for that guy right there. I mean, they could have hired me. I would have done it for half the price. Could have saved them some money, you know? Never heard of that show either. Then again, I don't watch much TV. And when I do, South Park and Seinfeld. Those are kind of like my main go-tos. Quick opinion. I know there's only a couple of people in here, but I'm still curious. What do you think is cooler to watch, in a way? Like an actual, like, rogue like this? Like where I'm an actual person and you could see my weapons? Or my druid where I turn and remain a cat? Even though there's no, like, flashy, glowing weapons or any of that stuff. Not that I have a flashing weapon, but I'm also a low level. I just mean, like, the potential to have one. Oh, seriously? Hold on a second. I gotta dispose of this guy quick, or I'm gonna end up dead again. Well, no, but I'm asking. Oh, it's just some weird stuff, you know? When it comes to paranormal stuff, it's just really weird stuff. That's all I can say. Because a lot of times what happens is you'll share a story that you experienced, and the first thing people do is, well, didn't you say you've got a mental disability? Didn't you say, you know, like, people always like to discredit you, right? So, but I've seen, like, lights flicker, like, in a weird, abnormal way. And I was actually doing a seance, too, with the Ouija board. And I was not drunk, I was not high, and someone had flickered the lights off completely at the end. The house was dark. It was me, this girl I knew, Meryl, I think was her name. My friend Dave was there, and this other girl. There's just like 3 or 4 of us. We were eating pizza. You know, just regular mushrooms, not the psychedelic ones, right? We're sitting on a bed, and we're doing the whole Ouija board. Like, hey, give us a sign if you're here, spirit. You know, all that kind of stuff. And you can have and come up with all the fucking theories you want about how that works, you know, when something gets spelt out. Is it your subconscious playing, you know, tricks on you that's moving the Ouija board triangle? Fine, we can argue that all day. But when you can visually see the light switch at the end of the hall and no one is fucking there, and the light switch goes off, and it's not one of your friends because they're sitting right next to you sharing the pizza, it's kind of hard to prank someone with that. It's not like there was a cat hiding in the house and threw a fishing line, you know, like fishing line because it's almost see-through, wrapped it around the, you know, the switch, and then told the cat, hey, psst, now, you know, and then pulled on, like, no, that's not what happened. So that kind of stuff, how do you argue what I saw? Well, most people will either just say you're full of shit or something, right? Oh, of course, it wasn't just me. Of course, it's not like I went, whoa, the light went off, and everyone's like, dude, you're tripping. No, we were all looking at each other going, oh my god, wow, you know, like, what's going on? We were all freaked out because you're all sitting there next to each other. It's not like someone was like, I have to go to the bathroom. oh my god, the light went off when I went to the bathroom. Yeah, okay, right? Like, you know what I mean? That's not what happened. All of us were sitting on the bed. Yeah, I think there was 4 of us, yeah. Dave, Meryl, and Melinda, or some weird name, I can't remember. This was like 20-something years ago, by the way. This is not like this was recent. And we were doing stuff that is considered paranormal to begin with. And then something odd happened. And it's just one of those, like, eye-openers for me that it's like, wow. I was not drunk. I wasn't high. Neither was anybody else. We all jumped up and ran to the light switch. We turned it back on. The lights came back on. And, you know, it's just one of those things where the people that were in that room know what happened and know it's not bullshit. So that's why when I hear other people talk about some weird shit, I'm a lot more open-minded to believing the weird shit because I have seen some fucking weird shit. Hey, how's it going? You got a GPU. Had to pay an arm and a leg. And 2 balls. I would have just given my 2 legs and balls. Because if you're missing an arm, how are you going to use the keyboard and the mouse? You see what I did there? That's called cringe comedy, people. Get with the program. It was a force. No, but even if there was, that would have been voodoo magic right there on its own. You see what I did there? Never give up an arm for gaming. Give up your testicles. Because when you pick up gaming, kiss away the use of your testicles anyways. Don't lie to me, Josh. You're not going anywhere out of that fucking chair now that you got that GPU. Donate the other leg, get your arm back. Right? I have my moments. Hey, if I can make myself laugh, that's how funny I am. That's how funny I am. I like the joke I made the other time on one of my videos. This is super rare this happens. Not that I would care if it happened all the time. And the guy goes, good, informative video, but your joke, meh. You're not funny. I'm like, bitch, I'm not here for your amusement. I upload to YouTube. I can't even play in peace. I said I upload content to YouTube so I have something to watch after because nobody else can do the job properly. I'm here to entertain myself. The guy just did not know what to say to that. Think about how funny that can be for a moment. When someone says to you, you know you're a good comedian when you can make yourself laugh to the point where you're like almost in tears and giving yourself a hernia. Right? I would definitely keep my arms. That's all I'm saying. I only need 1 more. Then I'm almost level 10. Exactly. Awesome. We're done. We should be level 10. It should happen. Oh, yeah, with all the quests I got to turn in. Oh, it's happening. Well, you got a wrench. A blue wrench. Knock him upside the head with it. Fuck. You know? Because here's the thing. Let's say you ban someone, and I don't really want them banned. Not a big deal. Just go back to the 3 dots next to their name and unban them. I've had to do that with Haruki like how many times? Someone comes in and goes, hey man, I love your streams. Such and such a person sent me, or I don't know. And she'll ban them because she thinks it's like some conspiracy or some shit.
Be
And I'm like,
careful.
Haruki, quit banning everybody. Yeah. Like, it's really just not the end of the world. You see something, you're not sure, you want to ask, ask. You don't want to ask, it's not like the action cannot be reversed. Do you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Right? Jesus is now a unicorn. I'm just saying. That I have a hard time believing.
Greetings. Farewell.
Oh, come on. Come on. Wants me to grind to level 10. But I'm not going to grind. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to do one better than that. I'm just going to go in and turn in some quests. That's what I'm going to do. Exactly. I have no idea what he's saying. Oh, because his name is like Mystic Unicorn or some shit because his Jesus account got locked. Or something like that. I'm not too sure. All the details. So I'm almost level 10. I'm excited for that. Really want to see what it's like to be the little dwarf. You once thought maple would come out of bones when they crack? Whose bones are you cracking? I'm telling you, sometimes people say shit in my streams. I don't know if they're just pulling my leg. I really don't know what's going on. Bone cracking, fucking maple syrup. What the fuck? Seriously. That sounds like something Haruki would say. I just don't even have a comment for that. I mean, there is a liquid inside your bones, but it ain't fucking maple syrup. Unless you've got the diabetes. Then maybe at that point you do. You know what I'm saying? I had the diabetes for years. Trust me, my blood was maple syrup. It might as well have been in my bones, too. I don't know, but don't summon her. Things are calm right now. Don't fuck it up. Just simmer down. You don't know what you're playing with. Yeah. Alright, let's go this way and hand in our quest. I mean, I guess I could just fuck this boar up. Not really much of a grind. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I kind of like the dwarf, though. He's pretty cool. And the animations, too. Alright, let's poke this boar right where the sun don't shine. That woke you up, eh? Oh, just in time to backstab him again. One more, and I think I'm gonna ding, ding, ding. Number 10. It's coming. I'm telling you. Imagine in real life going up to a bear like that and just being like, fuck you. Right in the butt. And then you're just like, bam. And it has been done. It's been done. Oh, but it's been done. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like that. Don't mind me. Yeah, definitely improve Sinister Strike, because that ends up being like your main fucking skill. Who is Eric Cartman?
God fucking damn it!
That's who Eric Cartman is.
God fucking damn it!
Mm-hmm. Alright, so let me go get my skills. Let me see what new weapons I can get. All that kind of fun stuff. Really, really excited to be able to learn the dual wield. That'll be interesting. Did you see Eric Cartman there? Seriously? Failed? That's what I have to say to that.
You have failed me for the last time.
Exactly. He. Opposite day. I don't even know what that is. What's this whole opposite thing about? I'm so confused. I'm gonna go and learn my skills, get some gear, and then after that, I might end the stream. It's definitely not gonna go on for too much longer. What's all this opposite shit going on? What's up with that? Yeah, I get it.
I buy and trade.
Get rid of that shit. What else do we got here?
Be careful.
This is gonna be fun. Because I said so.
Well met. Be careful. Can I help you?
Slice and dice. Sprint. We can dual wield. And we can, hey, we can sap.
Have a
Now
good
we're
one.
talking. Alright, so slice and dice. What else can we do? Combat. Sprint. And then sap, you've got to be stealth. So we'll do that, like that. I seriously still don't know what's going on again. No idea what they're talking about. Okay, here we go. Okay, seriously. 0.9. Skinning knife. Well, at least I have something equipped there, but... Now I gotta run all the way over there. Oh, that was too easy. Come on, give me something to work with here. Oh, okay, that's cool. See how he really gets in there? With that second hand, like the animation, he really gets into it. It doesn't look stupid. Not too shabby. I don't know what opposite day is. It's 6 o'clock. In that neck of the woods. What about for you? It's an hour the bunny gets it. Too late. Yeah, that's the time it is where I'm at. Oh boy, oh boy. So what the hell would I do an opposite day? Just nothing? I don't get it. The opposite of doing something is nothing. So nobody would be doing anything. If that makes any sense. But yeah, I really do like my druid. But it is definitely nice to kind of try out these different characters. Is it really 4 a.m. where you are? Madness, I say. See, that's the gnome I would like to be. Like a little gnome mage. Or even a gnome rogue, like I said. I still haven't fully figured out, you know, what I want to do, and that's why they say, to try and figure it out. Oh. Sewer beast. How the hell did that thing get up there? What just happened to me? Someone just came up to me and gave me money. Why can't that happen in real life? Oh, no, wait. Sometimes it does. Well, not like in person. That was really weird. I should walk around here more often. Look at that look at that sewer beast. Crikey, mate. Could you imagine if, like, Steve Irwin was here? He'd be wrestling up that thing, all right. All right, let's go see what's going on in the auction house. The weapons. Wait, what? Let me go to the trainer here. What kind of bullshit is this?
Greetings.
There we go.
Go with honor, friend.
I'll go with honor. With a foot in your ass. Sideways. Ding. Ah, it's a main hand. 5.5, 5.5. Okay, so we're gonna play around here. We'll just see how that goes. Number 9. Oh, I don't know if I know how to make one. Arcane spells, no. 2 attack power, let's just do that. Armor. Leather. Shoulder, there won't be anything there. Chest. 2 strength, 2 stamina. Really? 2 strength, 2 stamina. Well, I mean, strength is better than nothing. Might as well do that. What do I got now? 65, 2 strength, 2 stamina. Yeah, it's still considered an upgrade. So I'll do that. Rugged. Nothing better than what I already got there. 2 stamina, 2 spirit. Oh, wow. That's a lot better than what I got, even though I don't use spirit. Yes, I'm almost done this part. Fine leather gloves. Might as well go for that, because they're better than what I got. Then we'll go armor, cloth. Where is it? Back. And that's it. Why would I want to make a Discord server, though? Like, what's the motivation to want to do that? I can barely get 3 people in my live streams to chat there. What makes us think more people are going to want to show up in on the Discord? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me focus on this really quick. Yes. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Oh, I see. Yeah, but how much does it cost to make a server? I'm broke. Let me see here. Notch sword of power. How is that less? No, for the offhand. That's 5.5. It's 5.9. 8 to 15. Like that. Really? Making a Discord server is free? What's the catch? I don't get it. Wow, look at that weapon. I wish I had that. Wow. Madness. That's what happens when you stick to one character, though.
Can I help you?
I bet you he didn't get there by dicking around multiple characters. And we'll get rid of that dagger. Get rid of this. Seriously? A bag of fucking marbles? Chest. That's garbage. That's garbage. Finally. Now I can get
See
a
you
little bit
around.
of a better look at my character. Well, YouTube is supposed to notify you when I'm streaming. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I could... Hey. Wait a second. I had a quest to turn in here. I only want to do this for like another minute because...
How are you? Safe travels.
Huh. Anyways, now that I've got dual weapons, I'll get to see what this looks like. Then after that... Oh, piss off. I hate when people don't even ask and they ask for a guild signature. On my own, I might try the gnome rogue, just to see what it looks like, because the animations are completely different. Might be tempted to try a gnome mage as well. Because like I said, long term, I gotta think of what I think is going to be the most fun to stick with. Do I like the visualization of seeing actual weapons? You know? Or do I not care about that and I just want to be a purple cat? That's what can be really hard to answer. Yeah, I mean, I can look into it. Yeah, sort of like an easy place for... Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, and my skills with swords are low. Okay. But that's what that looks like. Like the animation with using both hands now. Both hands have a weapon. Because I learned how to dual wield. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, looks alright. Fuck J Station. He's a fucking cunt. Fucking annoying. I don't know who Morgs is. But J Station is a useless twat. The fuck is mentally wrong with you? These people that always want to duel. It's like, fuck off. Fuck ninja. I'm a ninja. Right here, a ninja. Stealthed in the shadows. There is only one ninja. And it's not Goofball McGee with the fucking pink hair. I could tell you that shit right now. Yeah, Jor Raptor got really big, really fucking quick on YouTube. Fuck, there was times I would grind my ass off trying to come up with content, gaming news and all that. And then he'd be like, alright guys, welcome to the channel, and a like would be well appreciated. It's like, bitch, just get on with the content. And then there's just like video after I'm like, where the fuck does he get all this information from? It's like he's got like the inside fucking Russian hacking network of some sort. I remember once he had information on some video game. I can't remember what it was, like a long time ago. And he had the video uploaded before, like, Ubisoft did or some weird fucking thing. And I was like, how the hell does that make sense? I don't know who Paul... You mean Logan Paul? That dingleberry shit stain? I'm telling you. Fuck those guys. I'm telling you, I could never be friends with a YouTuber. Because I'm just so nasty to, like, most of them. Yeah, they're useless bastards to me. I like Dr. Disrespect, Worth a Buy, Carrick from ACG, Boogie2988. Can't really think of anybody else, to be honest. Can't think of anybody else. I mean, it's not bad, but I do think I might like my troll rogue a little bit more. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. JonTron? I think I made a few goofy Batman videos with him. And then I think he replied to one of them. And then it got retweeted by him on Twitter. And I got like 50,000 views or some crazy thing. Nick Cocado. What the fuck? I hate him already. Who the fuck is that? Oh, the other guy I like is, the hell's his name? Michael Does Life. He's pretty funny. He seems pretty cool. But yeah. Damn. Oh, I see what he did there. I know who that is. A long time ago. A long time ago. I still don't, in some ways, care too much about names. But I had a character called Philminator X. But I put the X in there because Philminator was taken. I was like, what? Who stole my name? So I was like, ah, fuck it. Like, I just wanted to get in this stupid game. I didn't have time to come up with a name. And, so that's been an inside joke for a while. And then the Philminator thing is pretty simple. There's the Terminator. And then my sensei years ago said, wow, you're doing, really well. You know, because I was doing really well in the sparring and kicking people's ass. And back then, the Terminator, the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, that was a terrible impression, was relevant. It was current in the movie theater. And he's like, wow. He's like, you're like the Terminator. You know? I was like, nah, bitch. I'm better. I'm the Philminator. Yeah. So that name has been around for like eons. It was just like a joke name. And then I stuck with it. And I was the Philminator before the Shermanator from American Pie from 20 years ago. Because some people say I got my inspiration from that. I don't know who Susan is. No idea. Not too sure. So the dwarf is cool. There's some small, subtle aspects of it that I'm not the biggest fan of. In terms of that left-hand swing with the sword. I know it sounds funny. Hey, Purm. I was like the Caminator. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm just so distracted, eh? Like I'm tired. And all that. And, but yeah, I'm really picky with melee animations. This is a World of Warcraft Classic. I only got a week left until I figure out if I even want to bother to keep playing. So, I'm just kind of messing around. But I think I'm at a point. Well, it's because I didn't even really look at your name, to be honest. It wasn't until you said you're still ugly that I looked. But I do have severe ADHD, like for real, I'm not kidding. Like I have such a hard time paying attention to what's going on around me. That it was just one of those things where it was like over my head. You know what I mean? I wasn't even paying attention whatsoever. Yeah, I'm probably going to go in the next few minutes. I mean, I'll stick around for... I know I keep saying this. It's just... It's like I said. I'm just kind of annoyed because I have been playing this game for a long time. I'm kind of sick of spending so much time wasting. You know, do I play this character? Do I play that character? Sounds good. Have fun. What happens in ADHD? Well, it's simple. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Your brain just goes... My brain works quicker than... or something like that. It's just you can't pay attention. Your brain's going 100 miles an hour. It's a little bit annoying. Container. Bags. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to... 580. Piss on that. 540. Yes. 520. 2. 3. 4. Alright, that's done. What else do we got here? He's only level 4, eh? That little turd. One-handed swords. Well, we can learn that in Stormwind. I'm just getting him a couple of things. Right, that was that sword that my other guy has. Might as well buy him that. We'll get him this one. Yeah, see, that'll make a big difference. I'll get that. Jewel dagger. Wrath. Power. I was just kind of like planning ahead. I'm not going to do all this now, like to play him and all that. I just want to do a couple of fights with him. And that's pretty much it. 5.3, 5.9. Yeah, let's do that. Just because, why not? And then armor's a big thing. What the hell? Nothing. Nothing. Seriously? That is some weird shit. How's there nothing? Oh, I gotta be a little bit higher. Again, planning this for the future, for the next few levels. Really? There's nothing underneath? That's bullshit. There's nothing under level 12. Rugged pants. At level 6. Feet. Level 10. That's weird. And we're done. Nope. No trolls. Oh, yeah, I mean, I like to make fun of YouTubers that are more successful than I'll ever be. But not because they're more successful than me. Because some of them are just useless bastards. Just because you're successful on YouTube doesn't mean you're talented. It doesn't mean you're gifted. It doesn't mean shit. It just means that you made it on YouTube. Whoopee-doo. Right? And if you don't make it on YouTube, it also doesn't mean that you're a failure and that you suck and that you don't have what it takes to become big. System. Nope. Interface. There we go. Oh boy, we got a lot of stuff here. Let me just do this really quick. Put that there. That's not until level 6. Level 9. Same with all this stuff here. Wait, this is all... Yeah, level 10. Level 10. Alright, that's all the junk shit. Okay. Now I gotta go to Stormwind. Through the tram. Yeah, like I said, this journey is definitely not going to be a long one. I'm just kind of... Because I'm going to be doing most of this on my own, to be honest with you. I'm going to do what I did with the dwarf, but with the gnome. Because it's just very, very important for me to figure out if I'm even going to bother doing a rogue on Alliance side. If I don't like how they are for, you know, their animations and stuff, like the way they swing their weapons, it's no good. I can't do it. All right, take it easy, Raj. Thanks for stopping by. The gnome I do like. What I don't like about them is that they're so small. And what I mean by that is, it's kind of weird. Later, playing a character where it's easy to get lost in the grass because you're so tiny. I don't know, that might seem weird, but let me elaborate a bit more. So when I play my troll rogue, and I'm in a big battle, I can see my character, because he's really tall. My gnome would probably end up at, like, my troll's knees, you know what I mean, or waistline. So in a big battle, when you're melee, you're face to face with all these enemies. And if I can't really see my character, that's not a lot of fun. All I see is a clusterfuck of people poking each other in the ass, and I don't get to see me doing anything. Now, if I'm a mage and I'm not supposed to be in your face, I'm supposed to be from afar, shooting fireballs and shit, well, then that's different. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there's like nobody in here. Yeah, actually, this might be a good time to end the stream. Why is this fucking shit? Oh, it's been over 2 hours. No wonder I'm getting tired here. It just brings me to the next area. Yeah, there's just a few people here. Yeah, I am gonna end it. I've always been honest. It's not because I have to go. It's because I just want to. I love streaming, but no offense, there comes a point where I like just being by myself. I don't have to talk, look at the chat. I don't gotta do nothing. I could just focus 100%. I get done. I can get things done quicker. And that's pretty much it. Plus, I want to go to bed within, like, the next half hour to an hour. And I might have another video I want to upload on Story of Seasons, the new one that just came out. So I want to talk about that maybe a little bit more. But yeah. I should be around tomorrow. But I broke 100 views. 100 views on my live stream. 108 views. I generally can't get 50 views when I'm playing this fucking game. So that's the ulterior motive again. To play on a live stream. I get more views than if it was a regular upload. But yeah. Alright, thanks for stopping by for whoever is left in here. And maybe I will be around tomorrow. Usual time between 5 and 6. Eastern Standard Time.